Are you working with GDSN, GS1 standards or any other standards? Then SRC is the partner you are looking for. To explain why, let us take you on a short journey about GDSN and GS1 standards. Let us start with a situation that one supplier publishes one data feed to one data pool and one customer uses the data pool. This looks extremely simple, as it should be. However, an ERP system will not interact with a data pool in one feed. It will send item feeds. Now, although slightly more complex, this still doesn't look like we should worry too much. But then, we know for a fact that not all data come from the ERP system. There are also other systems, like Excel or logistics systems that contain product data, and this makes the challenge somewhat bigger. Not only should data be sent to the data pool from multiple systems, they should also be distributed into multiple systems. So, now the real challenge begins. And to make the challenge even bigger, we should realize that the data pool is not just one data pool. In fact, the data pool consists of a lot of smaller parts, called target markets. For example, each GS1 country is a different target market, and each target market knows multiple industries like food, do-it-yourself and health. So you should wonder which target market and which industry you would like to send your data to. Because all these target markets and industries use their own data model. Yes, they're all GS1 standards, but they're not identical. Introducing that into the previous picture shows the following. We are now focusing on the supplier side, and we see that the ERP and other systems have to send different data to different target markets. And we should realize that a GDSN data pool can hold more than 5,000 attributes. That's a lot more than in this simplified video. So now it really gets complicated, because the systems used in this picture are not at all designed for data distribution in this way. So, even if you have all the data everybody wants, how can you supply everyone with exactly the data they want? And to make it even worse, there are other rules than GS1 rules. To solve this problem, SRC offers the data flow system as part of their PIM and MDM solutions. So, what does data flow do? It's connected to the ERP and other systems. The connection itself is tailor-made and usually needs a one-time implementation. Once it is implemented, changes are not often required. All data now flows from ERP and other systems to the data flow system, which fully automatically distributes the information to any target market or other data pool required. Hard to believe? Then you should understand how it basically works. Within the data flow system, all desired target markets and other data pools can be included. We simply call them catalogs. Each catalog is maintained within the data flow system. So, the supplier need not worry about sending the right data to the right data pool. That's done automatically. And if some data are not in line with the data pool requirements, the user will be informed before sending the data to the data pool. He just needs to click on the notification and then he will be redirected to the attribute that needs correction. So this is what the system virtually looks like. A fully integrated, standards-loving box that can take the world. It can communicate with everyone, just as long as standards are used. So, this is great, but does it always make sense to buy a solution like this? Well, no. For small suppliers, a more basic solution would do. And for those suppliers, a supplier portal can be introduced. This supplier portal is fully interactive. The supplier enters his data into the portal and the portal checks if the provided data are correct using business rules. As soon as all data are entered correctly in the portal, the data are sent to the data pool. SRC have implemented portals like this for the do-it-yourself industry for GS1 Netherlands and GS1 Belgiulux, as well as for a large Dutch retailer. So now even single product suppliers can benefit from the portal at very reduced costs. Now, back to the customer. This is what they are struggling with, getting the right data out of the data pool into their systems. At the customer side, we now also add a data flow system. Again, the connection between the data flow system and the ERP and other systems is tailor-made. All information from the data pool is received in the data flow system. Using the interface in the data flow system, the customer defines which data he would like to receive in his ERP and other systems. Once done, all data flows directly from the data pool into the customer's systems. No worries, just like that. And all maintenance on the data model is included. And then this is what the total picture looks like. On the supplier side, you can see that the main differences between the large suppliers using their own data flow system and the small suppliers using the portal is that the large customers use a machine-to-machine connection to enter data into the data flow system and that they can publish their data to any target market in the world, while small suppliers enter their data into the portal manually and can only publish to one target market, but to all industries within that target market. On the customer side, we see that most customers extract data from one data pool, but it is possible to extract data from different data pools and to combine these. So, if they would like to, a customer could have all data on his webshop altered as soon as the supplier changes the product data. Think about the possibilities here. Sharing data doesn't get better than this. Are you already using another PIM or MDM system? Don't worry, our data flow solution can be implemented in any other PIM or MDM system. So don't wait, but start your data flow today.